welcome back to Crafting Princesses. It's been a while since I've done a non-voiced over video, but I think it's quiet enough in my house right now to do so. So today we're going to be making a hand-woven headband. I'm just going to show you a basic weaving pattern, and I'm going to be using two different colors so that it would be easier for you to follow along. So I've chosen a hot pink Swiss polka dot ribbon as well as a yellow polka dot ribbon. I don't know if you can see the polka dots on the yellow that well, but you're going to need 2 strips of each ribbon. For a thicker crafting headband, I cut each piece of my ribbon at 36 inches long. You can also purchase skinnier crafting headbands. I buy these at a fabric store near me. You can also find them at Michael's, Walmart, or online at like hair bow supply stores and things like that. For thinner ones, I cut mine at 32 inches, and that still leaves me with some ribbon left at the end. Just remember, it's better to have longer pieces of ribbon to make sure that you complete the entire headband rather than cutting it too short, and then you would not be able to finish your headband. So each of these is cut at 36 inches long. I'm going to be making mine with a diamond pattern in the middle, and I'm going to have my yellow be the diamonds in the center. I'm going to heat seal one end of each strip of ribbon. So now that the ends have been heat sealed, I'm going to set aside the yellow, and I'm going to attach each pink piece together. So I'm gonna place a dot of glue on the end of one of my ribbons. I'm going to take the second ribbon in the same color, and I'm gonna overlap that like a triangle. Okay, so it's gonna look just like that. Put the pink ones to the side. Then I'm gonna take my yellow and do the same thing. A dot of glue on the end of one of the ribbons, taking the second ribbon and overlapping it. Okay, like that. Then you're going to take both colors and you're going to face the pointed ends towards each other. We're gonna glue one on top of the other, creating an X. So I'm gonna put a dot of glue on top of the yellow ones here. And I'm just gonna put the pink one on top. And so now I have an X with the same color on one side and then my second color on the other side. When you take your headband, the color that you want to be in the middle, which is going to be the diamond pattern, the diamond shape, you're going to want that color to be on the left, and then your outer edge is going to be on the right. So I'm just going to place some glue right there, and I'm going to attach that to the inside of my headband. So I'm gluing that to the inside of the headband, and I do leave a little excess ribbon at the top so that when I'm weaving it, you will not see any of this white plastic headband. I'm gonna start by taking the pink on the top right side, so the top right hand side, and you're going to cross it over, meeting with the bottom left hand yellow strip of ribbon. This is another reason why I chose to do 2 very different colors for this video, so that it's a little bit easier for you to follow along. All right, so holding that, and mind you, while you're weaving your headband, you want to pull and hold tight. Then you're going to take your top left yellow piece and cross that over to the right. Working with that same yellow strip of ribbon, I'm going to cross it underneath the back and bringing that strip over to the left. So I crossed it underneath. Then taking the pink ribbon on the right, I'm going to also cross that over to the left, and I'm lining it up just under the pink ribbon that we already had on our left hand side. Now this part here, hopefully you can follow along, is a little bit trickier. The top left ribbon that's underneath the pink one, I'm going to bring through the middle and cross it over the pink ribbon that we had just brought to the left hand side. So at this point you should have both strips of pink ribbon and the bottom yellow ribbon on the left side, and then one strip of yellow on the right. Okay, so you have your yellow piece on the right hand side. I'm now going to take the top pink ribbon, cross it underneath the back, and pull that to the right. So you can already see our pattern is forming. All right, I'm just gonna keep doing this pattern a little bit longer so you can just watch how it's done. Taking the top yellow, crossing it through the middle, and remember I'm pulling tight as I go. Then taking the top pink, crossing it underneath the back, and you're back to where you started. So yellow underneath the back, cross over with the pink, the top yellow through the middle, and then you want to put this pink one, remember, through the two ribbons and pull that across the back. Okay, so I'm just going to continue weaving this headband, and then I will show you how I close it off at the end. Okay, so now I'm getting near the end of my headband. You might also want to have one of these little alligator clips on hand, because if you ever have to stop while doing your headband, you can just place your clip there and it will hold all of your ribbon in place, and then you can just come back to it later. Okay, so to finish it, you want to continue with your weaving pattern until you've reached the end, and you actually want to go a little bit slightly past the end of the headband so that when you close it off you don't see any of the plastic headband showing, and that can be a little tricky, so make sure you're holding your ribbon very tight. So see right here, as I'm doing my pattern, I'm basically just holding my ribbon in place because there's not actually a headband right here at the very edge. So it's just holding on to nothing. Okay, so now that you have this, hold that down and flip it over so that you can see the inside back part of the headband. I'm going to just peel back the two ribbons. Make sure you remember which one is going to go down first. So in this case, when I'm gluing it, the pink one is going to go back first and then the yellow one second. I'm going to take my glue gun, place glue onto the little piece of the plastic headband that is showing there, and then a little past that onto the ribbon that's right after. Then I'm going to pull across that pink ribbon. I'm going to take my glue gun, put some glue on top of that. And I'm going to take the yellow, and then you just want to pull that tight. So now it should be glued down like this. And take your scissors, and I like to cut the excess in a round shape so that there aren't any sharp edges. We're also going to heat seal that to make sure that it's nice and smooth, but I like to cut the ribbon off in a rounded shape. So if you can see that, it's rounded, but it's fraying. So you're going to take your lighter, and you want to heat seal, and I kind of use the lighter to help shape that rounded edge that I want. Just press that down, and that's it. You've got this awesome woven headband, which can be worn on its own, or you can add a bow to the headband as I did here, and then I just put a little strip of rhinestone in the middle, a really cute and simple addition to the headband. And if you can see here, this was the edge that we had started at, so you don't need to heat seal that. You just need to heat seal the end that you finished. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will be doing videos very soon on how I decorate all of my tutus and my tutu dresses, because I know that all of my customers just would love to know how I manage to decorate all of those by hand. And if you have a creative mind, it's fairly easy. So make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out on that. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.